Alright, hello everybody. If you are listening to this video right now, that means I got past the RNG block on the third attempt of our inaugural all items run of Cat Quest 2. So congratulations on me for getting it on the third try. That's pretty sweet. Of course, me that is saying that right now does not know that I get it yet. But you in the future, and me in the future but your past, knows that I got it. So that's pretty cool. So this is a all items run. And what does an all items run mean? Well, an all items run means that we are going to go get all the items. So in this game, you have a tracker in the menu. One tracks side quests, one tracks completed dungeons, and the other tracks items. So our goal for this run is going to be to fill up that item tracker. Now, this is a pretty cool run, but it's got elements of a randomizer in it. That's actually why I wanted to run it. Because so every item has at least one location where it drops guaranteed. But there are lots of chests that drop random items, and those random items can give us items that would be static. So if you see where we're going, we're going to try to route it in such a way that we keep progressing, but we also have some chances of ruling out or being able to skip a lot of those locations that we do not want to go to. So we've got about, I don't know, like 15 or so splits that we can just completely skip if we get certain items. Some of those are whole quest lines, where in order to skip the whole quest line, we would need every reward from that quest. Or if we only get, some near the end, we could skip the end of it. So it's pretty cool like that. Anyway, this is our reset point. So if you're watching this now, like I said, we will be getting 2 skeleton armors. And so join me right now as we make time wibbly wobbly happen. The prophecy shall come true. There is 1 skeleton king armor. And let's make future me happy here. Everyone's gonna come over here. Gonna have a big party. There we go. And look at that. Call me a time mage, because we have ourselves a run. Alright, so now we go. Miskbits, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my voice. Population U. We're gonna do that. Some money. And away we go. You got here just in time for the inaugural all items run. And you got here just as I actually got past that first little RNG hump. We needed to get double Skeleton King armor for it to work. So now we got it, and we're off on our way. Alright, so this ruins here, if you've seen any regular Cat Quest runs, this is, I'm talking to YouTube right now, Miskbits, and don't get offended if I'm acting like you've never played the game before. I am not. So these are ruins. Ruins are little wave-based encounters, and some of them reward static items. This right here is a very handy static item that increases our roll speed and makes us go very, very fast. I'm going to grab this. Now, normally I would quit warp here, but I kind of want some extra money because this is a fuller run. So we're going to take the extra detour to make sure we save the money from the ruins. Alright, making sure our auto splitter is working all nicely. So, the first part of this run is going to look kind of like 100%, but we're not going to do everything. So if we were playing 100%, we would have actually went into the first cave already, but we did not. So that's already a benefit. Here we are in the Seaside Cove. And in here, you see I have some things labeled because it's telling me, it's going to tell me what to do. So some chests are mandatory, which are the ones that are labeled there on my splits, and the other ones are optional, like this money one here. So that's not going to do a split, but I want the money, so I'm going to take it. Now, since this is the like beginner dungeon, it has 2 static items, which is good for us. Gives us good stuff right off the bat. We're going to get the Knight Armor and the Cat Venturer Vest. So we're going to lure Buddy Guy. No, I didn't want you to attack me. Over here, and you can, there is a way to like get the chest without necessarily having to kill him like that, but it's just easier to get him done and dead with. Right. So there we go. 2 items. Now we're going to take off. And I've got everything routed very specifically, so I know exactly what I need to be doing and what I don't need to be doing here. Grab that money. Okie doke. And away we go. So like I mentioned before, this is kind of a split between a randomizer and a real run. Some of the items are going to be static and some of them are going to be randomized. The way we have this run set up is so that we hit as many little accessible RNG things as we can that would actually give us bigger gains later on. So stuff that would give us items that are already on our route, like the main storyline route, we're not going to bother with. But anything that gives us something that would otherwise be like really, really hard to get, we just ignore. All right. And away we go. Gotta remember to quick mash through the text here. So the next little bit is going to be just following the main quest, just to progress through the game. We don't have our first skip option until we get to the Lupus Kingdom. So we don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Alright. So now we're going all the way up here to redeem our throne and dethrone Lionel. That is our plan. Now the interesting thing about this run being like 100%, but also like any percent, is not only are we doing more than any percent, but we're doing less than 100%. I know that sounds really like duh obvious, but it means that we're gonna have to do some of the like super hard endgame fights with a lot less XP than we would when we do it in 100%. And that I don't actually know how it's gonna play out, so that's gonna be quite interesting. Now we are gonna try to grab, or by try I mean we are going to grab Celestial. And hopefully that will let us blow up things. I actually don't know what the XP routing for this is, because we're doing different stuff before we get to Leonardo, but that's fine. But yeah, so we're going to grab Celestial, and hopefully that's going to let us kill a lot of the endgame bosses, but I don't know if our money route is going to let us level it up as much as we want to. So that's our one, I guess, consideration. Alright, and you're going to see finally our first divergence from any percent or 100% right here. We are going to go pick up this Knight Axe and not the healing staff on the other side. Whoa, whoa, look at us. And for some reason I thought we were going into the dragon. I was like, oh, we got perfect XP. No, we're not. Not the dragon. And die. So we're just gonna grab all the XP because we'll probably need it more than not need it. For anyone following the story, we are two returned kings set to take back our thrones from the evil Lioner and Wolfen, the current usurper kings of the cat and dog kingdoms respectively. And we have just learned about the King's Blade, a weapon that can defeat any foe. And we're going to go build that, because we tried to beat up Lioner, but he was completely invincible. Alright, where are we going now? Next is Cave Grotto. Alright, so Cave Grotto here, we are going to take everything. There's some RNG chances here. So this, I want a Knight Helm or a White Mage hat. That's what we're looking for here. Those are both terrible. Okay, so the White Mage hat and the Knight Helm are, they save some time, but there's not a lot of good places to go out of your way to get them, like without going entirely into a dungeon. So that can suck. We want to do that. Ow, ow, ow. Cat died. Come back to me, cat. Okay. Cave Grotto is done. Next, we are going to the King's Blade. Hey! Grasa, how's it going? Welcome to All Items %. RNG meets speedrun. It only took me 3 tries to get this run going. I'm content. Alrighty, so right now we're going to be following the still kind of traditional 100% route. Gonna blow up these guys. Hopefully not die. Aw, that's not fair. And then we're gonna do meat quests. So I'm gonna get this XP, because why not? We're gonna try to roll ahead of her here, because the closer you get to this cat face, the less the camera needs to pan. So you save like a second if you're closer this side. Speed strats. All the music's gone. There we go. Oh, this is gonna kill me. Whoa, okay. So here we're getting the Cat Venture Blade, not the Lightning Wand. We're gonna get this and hope to level up. No? Okay. So Kit might kill me here. So let's hope, dog, dog, you have furry shield, you could use it. It'd be nice. Alright, so we're not going to grab this King's Marker because we're going to come back to it, and we're going to actually be coming to it directly. So we don't need to worry there. A little bit of heart. Alright, time for some meat quests. Who loves the Kide voice? You answered me. You are correct. So meat quests are really cool because they give us the Ranger Vest nice and early, which gives us faster roll tech, which is what we want. So in here, we are only going to get that chest, that brown chest that's shaking right off to the right side of your screen there. We are not going to get the monster chest, which means we're just going to come here, beat up these, and then run away from everything else. Can't despawn him. That's fine. We gotta kill one Mr. Rocky. And we're gonna roll on this. Okay, lightning stats for days. Not what we wanted. And we are going to take our leave, hopefully. Oh, we gotta beat these guys up. Die. Okay. And away we go. And this is really kind of what I like about this compared to 100%, is I don't really need to kill everything. Oh, listen. Sin. Beautiful. That is the Song of Angels. Alright, so there's our Cat Venturer hat, another thing we needed. And we're going to go right into the second quest, the Meat. I'm going to just kind of tab out of my game to move my live split on my window right now, so it's a little easier for me to see. Still adjusting things. Alright. Ah! Alright, so here we go. Finishing up the meat quest, and the thing I really love about this route is that there is currently no RNG other than that first RNG. Okay, there's a lot of RNG, but there's no, like, oh my god, reset RNG, like for ranger items or whatnot. It's just that first reset RNG in the cave, like less than 2 minutes in. So, happy. Here. Alright. That went okay. Gonna grab some money and XP. Alright. And now after this, we're gonna go back on kind of the main path. And I'm actually just gonna wait for this equip until we get the Ninja Katana. And then we'll do it all, no RNG speedrun. Go play Celeste. There's your no RNG speedrun. Alright, so this is a big one. There's a lot of stuff we can get from this. So I'm going to be 100% crossing something off my chart here. Cat Soldier Armor. Okay. So that's one of the pieces we need to skip the Mewin questline. You know everyone loves Mewin. And we are going to be grabbing both the Ninja Katana and the Ice Staff. There's our Ninja Katana. Here is our Ice Staff, and now we'll do our big equip. Cat gets that, dog gets that, dog gets this. Dog can have a hat as well, or I guess Cat should have this hat. Swag Cat. So one of the almost the biggest piece of RNG that we want. Oh, I got no mana for that at all. That sucks. Oh, hey, thanks for the furry shield, dog. And just tank the rest of it. So one of the most important items we want to see drop are the Dog Soldier and Cat Soldier weapons. The Cat Soldier lets us skip the Epic Stare Down quest, which is literally like 2 minutes text auto-scroller. And the Dog Soldier lets us skip the last 2 quests of Mewin, which is super good. So we want to get both of those. There's also the Banished questline where we want to make sure we get as much of that as possible because every Banished quest has a bunch of text in between. But now we're going to Whisk Cove, and I should be on Dog. Alright, so Whisk Cove is one of the... I routed in some checking here. Not only because it can give us a Ranger Cap early, which is still really good, but it can also give us some other stuff. Oh my god, just lightning staffs. There's like 6 items on the table for that chest, and we're getting lightning staff 6 times in a row. Unbelievable. Alright, what do we got here? Ninja Shroud. Ninja Shroud. I don't know what that skips. That skips a chest at the top that I don't have listed here. But that's pretty cool. I know where that is, so I'll have to keep a note that we haven't. Monster chest didn't trigger. That's interesting. Cool. Okay, lots of stuff going on. This is also a stress test for our auto splitter as well. Eat a dragon frost? Yes, please send me a dragon frost. One of the I didn't need to TP to Southpot. Oh, whatever. Or no, I think that's still closer. Anyway, one of the what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was saying. No. One of the cool things about this is we do not need to do the whole Spell of the Cats, the whole Southpot quest line. We can skip completely. There's zero reason to go do it, which is nice. There's my Catnip Bravo mask. And then here we go. Closest you got is that. What is that? Like a chain blade hookshot thing? Okay, so this part we're just going to be following Kit around, and if you look up on my splits, you'll see we have the Lost Treasure quests, and then we have a split that has a question mark. So splits with question marks are the ones that are skippable if we have something. So that's going to be our first potential skip. We actually only have one chest that might drop the thing that lets us skip it. But if we get an old master head while doing any of the Lost Treasure stuff, that will let us skip the Undasem Ruins. So that's not huge and necessary, but obviously it's nice. There are other items that we could get from the chest that are, in theory, nicer. Like an Old Master Body is really good. We really want Old Master Body and Wraith Helm, because those will let us skip like the last two Banished quests, which is really cool. Especially skipping the dragon one where you have to go through the maze. That's nice. Alright, so welcome to the first bridge. Let's see how the jesters are. Come this way. That's not terrible. Come. No! Okay. Alright. That's okay. He's there. Could have been worse. It's a sword with GG written over top. Oh, I see it now. I guess that works. Alright, and we are in the Lupus Empire. Still with Swag Cat. The other cool thing about this is it's not 100%. We still get some like actual cool items to equip. Alright. So we're not getting that King's Marker because that King's Marker sucks. We're going to go right to the Lost Treasure. So we're going to open this up, and then while it's appearing, we're going to walk over here so we can grab Light Nyan. We're not using Light Nyan, we just need it for its mana. Because we want to be able to cast Celestial later. Alright, so we pick up Pandora here, we're going to follow the trail, and I don't want to fight these, so we're going to just go aggro all of them. Come back. We're still a little too low level for that to work. And we're going to go talk to Mr. Barkthaniel Drake again. Barkthan? Bearthan? There's our Fire Mage hat that we want. And actually, we're going to equip that on cat right now. You know what? Dog is now cat. Why not? This is now Cat Quest 2, all cats. Only cat quests. No dog quest. Alright, so in here we are getting the monster chest, so we are going to kill everything. And also complete the main quest. We're basically clearing this one. Actually, we're not getting the secret chest. That's the important part. So if a dungeon is fully cleared, I actually don't have everything listed chest by chest. I just have it say cleared. Whereas if the dungeon has something we ignore, it says it gives us the full rundown. Also, do you ever notice that these guys have like exposed butts? Look at that. Stop for like half a second. Alright. So Fire Mage Hat giving us some extra DPS right here. TBF that makes a cat useful finally. What's TBF? Too Bad Friday, to be fair. That makes sense. Alright, keep fighting Pandora. I'm gonna die here, so let's be a little more careful. Alright. And that finishes our little fights with Pandora. Unlocked our chest. We are gonna grab the money here, even though it's not required. So... Oh, that is super good. Okay, so that's a biggin. That's a big one. Solid Soldier Sword and Old Master Body. That's so good. Okay. Okay, that's some good RNG. Scout Sword. That's part of the script. So now we are guaranteed to be skipping the last part of Muin. Or the last 2 Muin quests, which is huge. And if we get a Wraith Helm somewhere, we can skip the last 2 parts of the Banished, which is also super good. I love this Catnip Bravo head. Sup, Apeth? Slayer of Moth. I hate how long the... I'm literally just going to complain about how long Freeze Purr takes to be cast by the enemy. I'm like constantly in anticipation of it, and this guy basically casts them non-stop. Please die. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to get the Wraith Armor from this. He said Hallelujah, and if you ever want to see a really interesting music video, look up Valhallelujah by, not sure who sings it. It's interesting. Alright, so we didn't get the RNG we wanted for Undecem Runes, which means we're going into Undecem Runes. But the RNG we got is way better, so I'm fine missing this. This is lots of them. Okay, gather around, children. Let me tell you a tale of Flame Purr. we're gonna put this up just so I can tank through a lot of these. Final wave is what? Everybody come right here, yeah. Stand right in front of the laser. That's what. So if you are playing this game, another good way to get better at combat is knowing that you can put support spells on the dog and just, you know, switch to the dog to use them without costing your main character mana, which is really nice. Alright, so this gives us something random. Oh no, this gives us Old Master Head, which is why we could skip it if we got Old Master Head. Yeah. See? I know what's going on. This is my first day, guys. Give me some slack. Alright, so go to check on Hotto. He's collecting supplies. We're gonna go get told to fuck off at the door. Then I'm gonna go find some biscuits. Or dog just randomly spam heals. Well, so the interesting thing is that any mana the AI spends is not actually spent. So if, no matter what spell you put on them, if they use it ever, it's good. So it's actually like, if for whatever reason you end up with an AI that actually has decent equipment, you could switch to them, spend all their mana casting like an offensive spell, and then switch back, and they'll still be able to cast that random spell they had if they want. Even though they're technically on no mana. Which is deep. Okay, so we are not clearing this, but we are going to take the monies. Should be able to get this. This is our Crimson Edge. Gonna go all these guys over here. Come on, guys. Come for a walk. Don't roll, whatever you do. Don't roll. Thank you. There's our fire staff. We're gonna come over here, finish the quest, and we are going to leave. Ow, ow, ow! That sucked. And now we're going to hand this in and go finish up Weaponsmith Doggos. So you know we are skipping some random caves. Some of these are actually going to come back to, but because we come back to this particular spot a lot, they're routed in so we come back later when we can just one-shot everything, rather than doing it now where they're on level. Smart. And as far as the routing goes, shoutouts to Karasa and Lugo for routing like 90% of this. This is their 100% route that was tweaked by me for 100%, and then further tweaked by me now for all items. So maybe it's getting closer to like 75% me. But still largely the result of their time and effort. You're getting mad at Dog in your casual playthrough because you thought he was spending mana? Yeah? Well, now you know you don't have to. And if they ever make AI more useful, then that will be able to be used to an even greater extent. Like, definitely in 100%, because I only actually just discovered this a little while ago. So in 100%, it's like totally you can have the stuff to throw some shit on. What's your user? Onto your AI and actually have them every now and then do something. Even if you're just like stacking them with like the Ice Mage gear or something, and Flame Purr, right? Or Ice Mage gear and Flame Purr. Ice Mage gear and like Freeze Paw or whatever. Alright, so now we're going to dump all our money into katana. And unlike any percent, we've been doing other stuff. So we're going to get a lot more money into this than we would normally get. Bam! And away we go. That's really... Oh no, we're here. We're at the Wolfgang quest. Okay. So this is a convenient quest line that gives us all the Bard items and is required to do the general bullseye quests. So there is no reason not to do it, and also we really want the Bard items, because the Bard items are broken. So broken. Oh my god, are they broken. And we're just gonna get them. So it's really nice. And I went the wrong direction. Look at this time save. Don't worry, we're priming a gold for future. This is future hype. Future Pog injected. Sent into the time capsule. We want you to run away. Can you just run away? We don't care about you. Thank you. If anyone knows what that song is, it's obviously a Mozart song, but like, what song? I'm not familiar with Mozart. Alright, here's our Bard hat. And I rolled away before we start the quest. So now we're going to do what I was trying to do earlier. Just to run down this way to go get Fervaldi. Ba, 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 ba. Well, get wrecked. Ice Wyvern. Alright. And now we're just gonna run ahead of them. Or get stuck on that save stone. So our next skip coming up is actually after we've finished all the canine stuff, when we go back to the other side of the world. So we have quite a ways to go before we have to worry about skipping stuff, but that means we have all the more time to collect stuff that lets us skip things. Okay. Come closer. Another important thing when you're rolling around in combat, you always want to find the ones that are at high health and try to, like, roll behind them and push them with your attacks into a group so that you can try to finish off the other ones with a flame purr rather than going around individually whacking all of them to death. So here's my suspicion. The artwork for General Bullseye was originally supposed to be the pilot that you see on the, like, old release for number 2, for Cat Quest 2, back when it had like a different cover art, and there was like an airship and a pilot dog. So we're just gonna tank everything here with Furry Shield. Hopefully get him before he puts up his thing again. Yeah. So that was good. That saved some time. Alright. I probably could have put the Bard hat on before this. Woof. Alright, so now we're gonna go put on our Bard hat, and we now have double mana. Woo! Double mana. What is the pain? Rip double rainbow guy. Okay, so I didn't realize this quest started automatically, so we're gonna skip that. And we're just gonna go right here. And we are, actually gonna clear this. We are not getting the secret chest, though. We are getting this chest. Scout sword is shit. That's not what we wanted. That was an RNG point. We're gonna just do that because we can. Fun fact, if you didn't know this already, Furry Shield makes any of the little laser trap thingies do 1 damage, always. So if you need to go through a laser trappy section and you have Furry Shield, most of you see this in 100%, just throw up one of those. It's only the, like, terrain traps, though, not the, not ones that, like, the enemies shoot. Storm Helm is good. That's another one for the Banished. We need a Wraith Helm and Scout Armor. Man, if we can skip the Banished on our first try, that'd be freaking sick. Like, we need to get the first Banished quest no matter what. Because that's a guaranteed drop for the Ninja hat. That we only have 1 random roll for that, and we got the Ninja Shroud there. So these guys suck. That's all I have to say about that. Alright, so in here, all we're doing is grabbing money. Even though the Stormbringer is a guaranteed drop in here, we do not need to get it because there is another guaranteed drop for Stormbringer elsewhere. Also, learning this little manipulation to make those the front 2 guys go away is super handy. It's not hard, just kind of rub up against the side as you're coming, and then they should move in a perfect position that lets you do what I just did. Isn't that great? So if we go to that other teleporter, we could fight an old master statue. And that would give us Stormbringer. And we could also fight 2 rams, and that would give us Popple Ninja something or other. But we don't want either of those, because that's a lot of fighting, and we don't need any of those items because we get them elsewhere. And the elsewhere parts are more automatic than these. Alright, Wolfen 1. If you can fight Wolfen 1, you can fight every other Wolfen. You just have to, like, use the tricks you learn from Wolfen 1, not running into his ice. It's basically when you see the lightning, dodge away, hit once, roll, dodge, and then attack. Basically how it goes. You get 1 hit in between the lightning and the ice. And then just make sure you're using Berserk and nothing else, because your Flamer does diddly squat. Are we killing him? Quick! Quick, tell me you have like seconds. Are we roughing him up? Are we roughing him up? Rip. You know, if you stand... Too late. You know, if you actually stand, like, right beside him, like you walk up close to him, he will take a shot at you. He will swing at you. I'm gonna do that from now on, to make him be the instigator, so I'm not the bad guy. Alright, so here's our first big detour that is different from 100%. We're coming to these things early so that we can make sure we get the RNG chances where we need them to be. So we're actually coming to the empty hole. Look at this. And we do need... unfortunate pathing there. Ugh. We do need the monster chest, so we're gonna kill everything. So this has a chance for... That's super good! Okay, that lets us skip the last 2 sections of Doge Town. And we're getting some really wicked RNG on this first one. So, fun fact, Crimson Armor, the Crimson set is like one of the most common drops in this game, despite it being technically a rare drop. And Popple Katana does nothing for us. It's part of the route, we get it automatically. Alright, so we're going to keep moving on here, and we're going to go to the Barking Cave, which is right here. So we're going to dodge around this, and this particular cave is a good one for knowing that Furry Shield makes those things go to 1, because they move really fast, and it's a pain in the ass to like duck in and out of the coves. And when I say they, I mean the little laser shieldy thingies. That's a Crimson Helm, which is cool. Did I need that chest? Oh, I did. Yeah, sorry. So here we get to use this, and we just basically do that. We don't need the monster chest, actually, so we're going to skip most of these guys. We'll kill whoever comes to fight us. We're going to get this, because it's money. We're going to get the secret chest, which is the Popple Ninja Shroud, which is good. And then I want this. We're gonna fight 8 million bats. Shout out to bats, the worst enemies in the game. Alright, what do we get here? Dog Soldier Armor actually doesn't do anything for us. Okay. Alright, and that's it. And then we're gonna use our Furry Shield to tank these hits. And we go. So, next up, we're also going to go into the Tombstone Cave. Also, I just noticed the canine are gone. Did they disappear because we went into a dungeon? Aren't there usually like a bunch of canine on the path here? So we're only getting the monster chest here. Let's see what we get with this one. Double Dog Soldier Sword, okay. Seems good. Yeah, look, all the canine are gone. Wait. No, I didn't go inside. I'm bad. Okay. You guys saw nothing. If anything, it made this easier. Shush. Shush all of you. Too busy looking at my RNG. Let's talk to Hotto Doggo. Yeah, you got it. Hey, this guy. Nobody likes you. Shoot your thing, do your ice, and then beat you up. Ugh. Still a record pace. Hype! This is RNG manipulation. Alright. Well, we have a bunch of good drops, so this silliness is good. It's fine. Popple Ninja Shroud. What did I need the Popple Ninja Shroud for? What does the Popple Ninja Shroud let me skip? Oh, it's a sea chest, right? I think it's a sea chest. Yeah, I only learned that too. Welcome to the learning you can go under that club. Alright, so let's go get Graveruff. When I wanted to route this into any percent, I was like, man, I hope it's not too hard to, like, kite enemies to get this. And it's literally completely free and open. Just sitting there. I love it. Alright, so let's make Doggo useful. To the ultimate stash. Key. And oh, it's... Fun fact, I didn't know this either. This whole place is just wide open. It's not like there's an invisible pathway that you need to follow. If you know where you're going, you can just go. Shoutouts to Graveruff. Breaker of games. Alright. And that's that. And up we go. Time for Hidden Stash. I'm gonna save because I'm kind of low on health. And I know he's still probably gonna one-shot me, but at least I'll feel better about it. So these guys are really good to just watch their sword, and that's how you can time when they're going to attack. As soon as you see their sword fucking fling back, just roll away, and they'll never touch you. And if you just stay above and below, their Astro Paw will never do anything. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, actually, with Furry Shield up, we could survive one hit. That's a little awkward. Stop! Why are you getting pushed in the weird direction all of a sudden? Okay, cool. So here we want Skeleton King Crown. That's what we want, but armor is still good because it gives us a huge stat boost. So, hey, armor, cool. Alright, so now we're going to come grab this King's Marker. Beep. And now we're going to save. And now we're going to probably do something that you might also not know you can do. Oh, I haven't checked these yet. Does this work? Save. Nice. Alright, now we're going to go steal Celestial. From the Mama Cactus. This way. Alright, so, stealing Celestial. You need to get to the top right corner of this cave to despawn the Mama. I don't know how I didn't die there. And you need to be able to use Graveruff to pull all the other cactuses away so that they de-aggro you. And now you have acquired Celestial. And then we quit warp. And that brings us right back here. Lovely. With our brand new Celestial car! Alright, so like I said, if you can beat Wolfin 1, you can beat any other Wolfin, especially so if you have Graveruff. So the exact same thing applies. Except you're just going to be a little more careful. Not like that. So 1. It's a little harder because you want to watch out for all the other shots, but it's still 1, 2, jump in, go, keep up. We'll let Dog apparently murder the other one. Where are you? Get over here. Alright, that was a super good Wolfen 2. Mind you, I guess we are a little souped up because we're on like a half 100% route. So I'm going to make sure I get Wolfen's XP at least. We got Power Smash. Alright. Sounds good. Now we're on to more exciting non-any% things. More spelunking. Shout outs to Spelunky. That's a fun game that'll kill friendships if you try to play a multiplayer. Unless your friends enjoy harassing each other as ghosts, in which case they will love it. Alright, so we're going to South Pot, and we are going to level up Celestial. Gonna dump all the money we have into Celestial, which gets us +6. And then the rest of the money we have is going to go into Flame Pie. Do you have enough for a Berserk? Sure, we can put 2 into Berserk. There we go. Love it. Now we're going to do this quest. Because we need to do this quest eventually. The entire mage line. Because at the end, we get the fucking Elder Wand. And this is where it's routed in the 100% category. And it works. So we're going to do it. We're going to listen to Dumbledore and Minerva here talk about Ferindel Meow. Oh, okay, so kill all this. He dies. We really didn't get any of those drops for the Knight Helm or the White Mage Hat, which kind of sucks. So we're going to have to do the Robin Hood quests. So normally here, after this, we'd go do a bunch of random runes, but we don't need to do that here because we don't need to do that here. So we're just going to come right all the way up here and start the final shard. Yeah, it was I want to make my, I want to add my follow notifications to this, and I want to just make it like Kiri, like shocked Kiri. So in 100% we'd have to go into all these caves along the way. Fun fact, they don't have shit. So we're just going to go into the Pern Cave. And thankfully, Pern Cave doesn't have shit either. So we can do the any % route for Pern Cave, which makes me happy. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Everybody over here having a party so I can get in for this. If you're not using Grabberuff, I hope you're learning why you should be using Grabberuff. So here's our free arcane staff. We don't need anything else, so we're gonna take our leave. Ow, 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 ow. Alright, and now we're gonna take a little detour up top to grab this King's Marker. We actually come here. Not even the 100% route uses this one. But we actually do come back here to this specific one, so that's neat. And we are going to drop off this quest, and we're going to do mostly continuing along with the any %, or not the, yeah, with the any % route at this point. So this is all going to be fairly straightforward. We're going to get water walking. We're not going to do anything other than the main quest in Bay Cave. And we're going to finish Bay Cave. But because we're on what I want to say, 100% kind of pseudo routing, we are a lot stronger than we would normally be here. So we're like 80% route with 100% equipment, which is nice. Alright, so we're going to get this guy to come over here while we do a little loop-de-loop. Fight him. And we're going to go, and for those of you who liked our Catnip Bravo dog, he is going to be no more, as we are going to get our Ranger hat right now. Now we're going to make our dog a dog again and be super fast. Welcome back, dog. You are now full Robin Hood. So, you may be thinking, hey, doesn't Bay Cave have chests that drop stuff? And couldn't they be useful? The answer is yes, but what we need to do to kill said things is not ideal. So, for example, I am going to take this money, but I don't want to RNG past all those dragons up top. I don't want to have to fight all this stuff. So all I'm going to do is grab the money and go. Miskbits, with the sub, thank you very much for that. I will return it in kind, definitely, if you are, if you have the ability to do so. If not, I give you my hearty thanks. And a small... The next shooting star I see, I will wish for something good for you. Perhaps like a cinnamon bun, or French fries. Those are good things to wish on stars for. If wishes are true, may the French fry wish come true. Thank you. You appreciate donations as charity. Ah, all right. What is your charity of choice, sir? Alright, so this is why we have... This is where 100% route becomes awesome. Oops. Because this fight in any percent fucking sucks. But this fight in this percent is get wrecked you. Yeah. So, in 100%, or in any percent, I'm sure you're like, this is the dumbest fight ever, but here it's just like a dream. And we're going to basically build up to do the same thing here. We're just going to drop Celestial down. Wait, pull him in. And then just pitch in with the damage, but goodbye. Thanks for coming out, old governor. Child's Play charity? Yeah, share the link for sure. I will use that to go as soon as this run is done. I will double your sub. Alright, so we're finally out of here. We had our dumbbell, which is actually required. We thankfully don't need to do the Kincaid ruins. And we're going to head on over to our friend, the King's Marker. We're going to grab this one. We're going to go head to South Pot. Like so. And we're going to go put some more juice into our spells. So we're just going to dump more into Flame Purr. And I don't... Oh, we can't do one more. Berserk. Perfect. Alright, and here... my friend, is the la pièce de résistance of this run and the Hundo run. Ugh. And yeah, I hate doing it, but we gotta. Let's go beat up the hedgehog. So step one, steal stuff. Come here, buddy. There you go. You can chill over there. Alright. So we're going to bring him back this way. And we are going to suction him in. We're going to leave. Now, we are going to come back and kill him, but the reason we're going to leave is two things. One, I need to reset RNG on him, his patterns specifically. Two, I'm going to save here, so if I die, I don't have to go re-equip everything. And I'm going to be quiet for this, because this is going to be suck. I'm going to be counting out loud. So here we go. 0. That was a terrible start. 1. Okay, dog's alive. We can live with this. 2. 3. That's unfortunate. 4. Really? Five. 6. He's gonna do both. Oh, there you go. 7 is fully free. 8 is the 8 is the cross, so that's fine if it's stuck there. 9 is going to be both. Wait for the cat trap. There we go. 10 is good. So this. 12 is good. 13 is going to be both. Alright, so 14, 15 is basically free. So we want to kill him here. Just not get hit by that. I don't think we're going to kill him, which means we're going to have to wait for a little bit. Okay. Fuck, man. Wow. I hate cat trap. That was like, hey, look down at my little sheet for a second to see what's coming up next. Die to cat trap. Alright, let's do this again. 0. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6 is double. 7 is clear. Can you be near us, please? 8 is the cross. Cross is very deadly. Nine is double again. Ten is clear, other than this. Oh god. 11 is wind. 12 is clear. 13 is both. And 14, 15 is where it should go. He looks a lot more close to dead now. We're getting a lot of... just need to not die to this. Yeah, this should be good. Alright. So I've scripted all the way to 21 shots of his fireball. Alright, there we have 0 faith. Moving onward. Okay, so we have a good weapon now. Let us equip said good weapon. What is that? Oh, an A+. It's like, is that a wolf? Alright, so we go from this fight to another bonkers fight. We're going straight to the Gentle Bros. Now, thankfully, we have our favorite friend, Celestial. And if you're wondering why didn't I use Celestial for the Hedgehog, because it actually takes longer to kill the Hedgehog with Celestial, because he doesn't really like to sit still, and he has way more HP, and all that jazz. But thankfully, the Gentle Bros here, they're a lot of HP split amongst 4 characters. So we are just going to drop Celestial, throw down a well-timed Graveruff, and away they go. And we have it. I'm actually slightly under-leveled. I don't know if this will kill them. It should kill them. We'll see. Alright, so we want to start here, and let's get this. So we're going to roll away from that, and then we're going to immediately come back, drop that, and this should do the trick for most of them. Yeah, perfect. Alright, that's how you destroy the Gentle Bros. That actually went a lot better than it could have went, so. Usually the spellcaster, she runs away and makes it annoying. Sometimes she'll run real far and keep throwing balls so she doesn't get sucked into the Graveruff in time. And that's really annoying. Okay, so we don't need to do Novem runes, we're just going to the hidden ruins. Or the hidden cave here. And, we want to not get stomped. Dog died, that's not good. Playing with fire here, okay. Dog, can you wake up? We need you for this. You're an important part of this team. There we go. And everyone can die. Shoutouts to Celestial. Alright, gold chests have been unlocked. That's what we want. We're going to pick up our Architect here. So, gold at Catnip we can skip. because we have that item already. Ooh, yeah. So we're going to come over here to Riverside Cove, and we are going to get the south chest and the secret chest, and then leave. We're going to get this chest. Gives us a Cat Venturer vest, which does nothing. We're going to get the secret chest, which is going to give us a Cat Soldier sword, which lets us skip epic stare down, which is really good. And dog died. Cool. And now we're going to do some mailbox quests. Not Kit Kat. Mailbox. So, we're actually going to do some more spelunking in the second part of this quest, but for now, this is going to proceed as normal. We're going to talk to some people, Peasant Boo Boo and Peasant Claude, and then we're going to find Mr. Nafufufu. Okay, so this whole quest is like a Naruto reference. Is Nafufufu the way they, like, laugh in Naruto comics? What is Nafufu? Can anyone tell me what the Nafufufuing is all about? I figure it's also a reference to, like, ninjas or Naruto or even just anime in general. Someone let me know. Explain the Nafufuing. I like that. In the time it took Dog to kill that one guy, Cat goes over and just casual 800 damage to 2 hedgehogs. Blue Mage Vest, yay. Alright, so, unlike 100%, we're going to actually continue this quest specifically because we have chances for RNG to carry us. It means laughter, but like evil people laughing. I hate it when I laugh and give away my alignment. Just a general Japanese thing. You got different like cases, like alignment case. Imagine if there was a language where like words not only had masculine and feminine, but they also had like alignment based. I can't roll over these spikes. That makes me sad. Okay, we don't need the monster chest. Dog is gonna die there because that's what dogs are for. My note says northeast chest. That was the northeast chest. I don't see any more chests here. Oh, it probably meant this chest? But, whatever. We got this chest. Not northeast at all, but... Go! We're gonna get the secret chest. And that gives us Cat Soldier Helm, which lets us skip Furza Crowd, which is nice, which is actually kind of like coming up around here. Okay. Okay, I got the monster chest, so I'm just gonna go pick it up, just because we accidentally killed everything. Blue Mage Hat. Not necessary. Cool. What could that have given us? I don't even think that could have given us anything useful. That was just pure, like, time loss. I need that contraction of chaotic good. Just the bane of D&D players everywhere. Being like, your paladin didn't say that in lawful good. Okay, gold at Saxim Ruins. So Saxim Ruins is up here, and this is the gold we're gonna grab. Bam, Jester Asu, that is required. That is a static drop. And now we're gonna get the Excalibur quest. I'm gonna pick up this one, which I think is RNG. Oh man, that is so good. Holy shit, that is so good. Okay. Bone Razor lets us skip the Cursed Ruins, so we do not have to do the entire Cursed Ruins anymore. I don't know if you've done the Cursed Ruins, but fuck the Cursed Ruins. That's one of the few 5-wave ruins, and now we get to skip them. I'm so excited I'm not even looking at the game. I'm just staring at my little chart. Alright, and now we're just going to mash our way through this quest line. Oh man, that's a good drop. That's a good drop. So the other things we want to see from these chests, these gold chests specifically, we want to see a Wraith Helm and Elder Mage robes. Those are the big ones we want to see. And the reason for that is because the Wraith Helm right now would let us skip 2 parts of the Banished, and the Elder Mage robes would let us skip the final section of Wolftopia. And if we get Storm Armor, we might be able to skip Wolftopia completely. Get fucked. So, fun fact, this little scene here where the possessed cat teleports you to Kit, even though she's like literally right across the road and you could walk there, that's in there because this quest is accessible before you get water walking. And if you don't have water walking, you can't, it's like a big long ways to go see Kit Kat here. And you actually come across other like Kit Kats, which don't trigger the quest, but is clearly Kit Kat's thing. It would be super confusing. I don't know why they didn't put a bridge there. Instead, they decided to script this entire teleportation scene. But, you know, there you go. White Mage robes. And now we're going to finish this up and go grab Excalibur. As far as equipped items go, we're pretty much set for the rest of the game. We're not really going to be changing much because we want Dog on speed tech, and we're pretty much in the best gear we can get right now for a cat. The only exception will be the later boss fights. We will throw Willpower on, which is the 0 magic item, to make sure we Celestial murder a couple bosses. Review. Alright, there's our Excalibur. Spirit goes away, thank you very much. When I was doing this quest casually, I was waiting for the spirit to like turn evil on us, and then it just didn't. I was like, oh, cool. Thanks. Thanks for not betraying me. Alright, so this is going to be the Jester A Mace. And then we're going to come over here to get Ice Mage Hat. And then we're going to go get Dragonfire, which is down here. Alright, beautiful. And now we're going to come up and start this. Thankfully, we don't need to go into the pot cave, because that cave sucks and is long. Tip here for how to do this. It is left, right, left, left, left. So just the second one, go the opposite of wherever you pick the first. You can go right, left, right, 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 or left, right, left, left, left. Just do one thing the whole time, except for fourth. Alright, so this is where we blow everything up with our almighty power of everything. This is where the little extra 100% routing comes in. Like, even in any percent, we're pretty broken here, but the extraness is apparent for this fight, where we are way ahead. Actually, we're, like, on level for this. We're just way ahead equipment-wise. Alright. Time for Kings of Old. You can see this is a massive sub-split. This is the whole King's Paw section. So we're looking pretty good on things. I'd like to get Scout Armor and a Wraith Helm. That would be really cool. We only actually have to do the first Mewing quest too, now that I'm looking at it. Surprise, fools, for you! Oh, this way. If you're still there, Miskbits, did you play the first game before you played this game? That is a question. Oops. And I guess for anyone who's watching now, just trying to wonder what's going on, that was a giant plot twist reveal that the usurping kings are in fact us from this timeline, and we were pulled for a separate timeline because only the King's Blood could use the King's Blade, and the only two King's Blood from this timeline were corrupted by Alias, the big one-eyed dude. So Kiri, our little fairy spirit, brought us over in hopes that we would not be corrupted. And so now we're basically been trapped in the Zero Dimension, which is a place where Alias was trapped in the very first game. And in fact, the hero of the first game ends up accidentally releasing him. Spoiler. But that was like hundreds of years ago, I think, according to the lore. Like a long time ago. But if you have played the first game and are playing this game, you'll see we are going to grab a couple recognizable pieces of equipment from the first game. About an hour and a half. I'm wondering if we're actually going to make that 2-hour mark. Maybe? We got a lot of skips, so actually the skips might really help us. Alright, we have escaped the Zero Dimension. We are now here without our powers, unfortunately. Alright. So, of these three caves, we only need to get loot in one of them. If we can despawn them, fuck off. I'm still gonna grab this money. So that's a nice chunk of money. Otherwise, we're just gonna drop a Celestial there. And just because I'm curious, okay, that could have been good. That could have been something. That didn't take a lot of effort to do. We still need that Night Helm. So, nothing in Cave of Mercy, thankfully. You can just grab this, and away we go. And then Cave of Valor, we are going to get the chest. And we are going to hope for Storm. I'm just going to kill these guys now. That's cool. We're going to hope for Storm Armor. Okay, Crimson Armor we already have, doesn't do anything for us. Hey guys, come over here! Woo! What? No, come over here. Dudes. This shit. Come over here, please. Thank you. Alright, so we didn't get anything cool there, although we did have a lot of the Crimson stuff earlier, so it wasn't a big deal that we were missing it. And knowing what's in all the random chests is actually also still like super important for what you can and cannot do. Because even though we're picking up RNG chests, at a certain point those RNG chests actually become useless if we've already got everything we need from them. So right now, though, the chests that have Crimson and Storm armor really only can give me Storm armor, and that's it. Nothing else is useful for me. Okay, so we're going to go all the way down to Founders Island and pick up the monocle. Thank you. And we're going to quick warp back to the middle. So the chest north of Pot is the arcane cap, floppy hat, which we need. And then we're going to get the gold chest west of Pot. King's Paw, whatever it is. Which is going to be the Jester A hat. Beautiful. And now this is our place where if we had the Knight's Helm or whatever, Knight's Helm or White Mage hat, we could have skipped this whole quest line, but we cannot. Or we did not get them, therefore we need to do this quest. Unfortunate. Oh my god. So they're not terribly long. That's why we didn't route in too many things that let us potentially get it, but it's still time, right? So get our chest of supplies. Thankfully, we don't need to do the whole run, the whole quest line. We don't have to do the final thing with all the talking in the James Bond. So, next one, we're going into Cave Feezy. We don't care about anything there. The only stuff that would have been there would have been stuff that lets us skip this quest, so... Alright, Operation Impatience. Do I game over here? I mean... That was okay. So the chest right there, you're like, oh look, the chest is right there. Why don't you get it? I'm not getting it because nothing useful in it. There's literally nothing that chest could get me that would do anything. So we're just immediately going to leave, use our ranger gear to get the hell out of Dodge. Come talk to him here. He's going to give us a Knight Helm. Whoa. And that's that. Now we're going to pick up this, which is, I think, RNG. Which gives us... Oh my god! That was one of the things we wanted. Very, very nice. So now we're going to TP to Permaha Beach, which is actually right here. And get... this one. Another cool thing we don't need to do is Twin Towns. Oh my god. Dude. Holy shit. The luck on this. Okay, so we only need to do Mew in one. We need to do just this one and nothing else. Because we got RNG on Mewin. Which is amazing. Dude, this is like... if we get Scout Armor or Storm Armor somewhere... The RNG I'm getting right now is crazy. No! Get back here! Follower, you need to follow. This is your tomb and you shall follow. Live up to your name. Come on. Come on. Come! Over here! Thank you. Okay. Whew. so I don't know if we are going to get the monster chest here, but I don't know if it's actually anything. That chest to the left is only magic items, of which we have all of them, or will have all of them. So we don't need to waste time. This, I believe, possible storm armor. Old Master Maze, that's another skip for us. Wow. Okay. Love it. Alright, so now we finish this. He's going to give us the Dog Soldier helmet. And now we are immediately going to skip both of these. Because screw you, Mewin. And we are going to go to the Doge Knight. Alright. So we're going to pick up a gold chest at the barracks here. Which is Wraith Armor, which we already have. Spot our two-fur face here. And go beat him up thusly. Be prepared for a rough time. Can you get... Oh. Wow, the dog went into the cat trap and dropped a shield. Alright. There we go. Do the Batman quest. Oh, what's happening to my Citizen rune split? That looks all not correct. Looks like the sub-split didn't get made. Should still trigger. Like, I can manually trigger it, but... Oh, no, it's there. The title is just weird. Interesting. The sub-split command didn't work on... Oh, do I have a square bracket somewhere? Oh, I have a round bracket on the left-hand side. Well, thankfully it still looks like it worked. Alrighty. Oh! Thank God I had that furry shield up. Furry shield is really good in rooms like this because it lets you play around these balls and not have to worry about them. Okay, so I think we're getting something intentional here. Storm... Oh. No, this was random, but it was a storm helm. Which is good. Alright, well the splits worked, so just the name was wrong, so that's fine. TP to the beginning. Alright, so we're gonna go to Dracoth's key. Which is hidden way down here. This was the one, like, secret that I was like, whoa, you can go down there? And we're gonna go get this chest, which is somewhere over here. This is our Elder Stick. That's a guaranteed drop. We're going to go RNG a couple more things. So, going to Farfetch, there's a chest here which could be something. Skeleton Crown. That is good. Can't scratch it out, but we know we have it. There we go. And then Dogetown. We need to do Dogetown 1. Just the first one, and the first one is actually super simple. We're just going to spread some stuff around here. And fight some wyverns. We do not have to go into the sandy pit and do everything you see there in the sandy pit. And we could skip the other two because we got the Crimson Armor drop. Alright. That's that. There's our scout helmet. Alright, and we don't need to do any of these. We don't need to do Wyvern. Oh, we could do Wyvern for the 1 RNG. It saves a lot if we do it, so I'm going to go for it. We're going to go to the Wyvern Nest. Oops. We're going to try to lure everyone over here so we can get into this. Really? Whoa, cat died. So if this is a scout armor, it was worth it. That's literally all it could be that would make this worth it. Dog soldier armor. Okay. Not worth it. It would help me skip a lot. Like, it would totally be worth it, but... So here's Septenson. We're gonna go get our dog, or our chef hat. We do need to clear this completely. This is gonna give us a chance for a storm armor. Here's our chef vest. Oops. And we're just gonna use this to power it here. This guy's a pushover. Alright. Storm vest. Storm vest. Come on, storm vest. Storm vest? Holy shit. Holy shit. Okay. Now I feel bad that I died to the hedgehog. This run is freaking crazy. Okay, so gold at Wolfhauser is required Wraith Mace. North of Wolfhauser is our Ninja Shroud that we can skip. And we're just going to quit warp. And that brings us right back here. So now we're going to go to South Pot. Kill that guy. Alright, so here we're going to put more money into Celestial, more money into Flame Purr, more money into Berserk. Here we go. Now we're going to start Liner and Wolfen. Going to do some spying. Oh, okay. I don't know how much RNG stuff we have left, but we've got some golds left. It looks like, but oh man, oh man. Alright. So, don't need to do any special detours here, just gonna go straight to Wolfen. Gonna go spy on him. And then we're gonna go back to some side questing. Alright, so. Time for General Bullseye here. Now, we do have to do his entire quest line because at the very end of it, you get his mace, which is a unique item, which means we have to do it. Fun fact, even though you can't attack inside the Force Woofer, you can still cast spells. So if you have enough mana to murder them while the Force Woofer's up, you can just stand in there and blow them up. Oi, oi, oi! Alrighty. That's the end of that. No more bad propaganda. Propaganda. The oys have gone to my head. Alright, see, Dog Soldier Armor. See, we would have been able to skip this if we didn't need to do the whole quest. There'd definitely be more RNG checks, because this next quest is going to give us Fire Mage Armor, which we could totally get somewhere else, but... I'm going to go for a little prance with this guy. I'm going to try something. Oh, I put up the wrong thing. I was going to try to put down a Graveruff to see if it pulled them in during that cutscene. I pressed the wrong button. So this is another spot where Graveruff is just so good. Because just stuff spawns everywhere, and being able to just be like, come here, and then just get blown up. Like, it basically makes all your melee attacks AoE too, because they're all chunked together, so that's nice. Alright, who here likes Cthulhu? Because we're blowing up Cthulhu next. We're going to take a safety save here, just because I don't want to die to Cthulhu. Because he can kill. Alright, where are you, buddy? So, do your thing. There we go. No, it's not what I wanted. That messes things up a lot. I don't have enough mana. Okay, there we go. Hooah. And then you guys get pulled in. So that should kill the tentacles. Mostly. Damn, Cthulhu, you chonky. Okay. Ugh! We'll just do that. That'll kill them both. As long as I don't die in the process. Alright, Cthulhu, done. 0 courage in hand. And now we're going to go do a level 20 quest. Favorite fight to watch? What is your favorite fight to watch? Cthulhu? It's a fun fight. Less fun with Celestial, where you just drop a bomb and blow his face up, but... Okay, so that's not RNG we needed. This is just money, right? Yeah, okay, I didn't need to go here, but whatever. Money. So we're grabbing this. This could be something useful. Okay, that would have been good. Actually, we didn't need to come here, knowing what's in here. We have everything that could have possibly dropped. Alright, so this is RNG. Gives us Wraith Armor, which is nothing useful for us. And we're going to start this quest. This gold coming up should have a question mark on it, because this is the Dragon Void. So one of the big benefits we have in this route, because we get 0 faith so early, is we don't need to worry about paying money to upgrade our weapon. We literally just get to, like, as we level up, we get stronger. There's Dragon Void. Run past all these bushes. another great thing that we don't need to do is do anything in here. Not in the slightest. Absolutely nothing needs to be done here. I love it. So unfortunately, we did not get the scout armor, which means we are going to have to do up to the 3rd Banished quest, which is coming up. So that's a little unfortunate. Don't need to do any of this. Don't need to care about you, or these, or that, or anything. Alright, so here's the Banished. The first quest we have to do, no matter what, because it is going to drop a ninja hood, and the ninja hood is not routed. Like, there's not enough RNG checks routed into this, but because we got the old Master Mace, we can actually skip the Divinity runes. Which we would be going to now, as you can see. So we're actually just going to skip that completely, and grab our ball and go be on our way. I rolled right through that rock, that's cool. We don't need Mana Paw, that's what that spell is right there. So in this is why it's good to be able to skip Banished quests, because after every quest you get this cutscene. And we really want to avoid all the cutscenes. Alright, so Ninja Hood. And we are going to do the next 2. So this one will give us a Storm Helmet, which we already have. And go find our conveniently located Helmet Merchant. And you can see all of these quests are just like super long. But it just sucks that like it's all tied to, you have to kind of work backwards, so you need the Wraith Helm to even think about skipping any of them, and then you need the other thing to, yeah. You need Wraith Helm, then you need Old Master Armor, then you need Scout Armor. Alright, so shout out to this fight. And goodbye. It hit me. Alright. Coming back up here. The run is coming along good. We got some really, really solid RNG. We get to skip the last 2 quests of the Banished. We get to skip all of Wolftopia. We did not get to skip the Robin Bush stuff, which sucks. So here's our double pickup Stormhelm. So it looks like we're going to be going over 2 hours. Yeah, there's still a decent amount left. So we want to... don't need to kill those cactuses if we don't want to, because more stuff is going to spawn. Just everybody get in a pile, and then we'll just... melt everyone. Good. Okay, like how I didn't get hit there at all. Alright, so this is the last Banished quest we need to do, which is super, super nice. Apparently we can hand it in from behind. That's cool. And then after the Banished, we're gonna go revisit Madame Cactus. and give her a taste of her own what she was guarding. Oh, that's cool. It puts me back in front. Nice. Alright. So, no more banished. Sorry, you get to stay banished. We're going to pick up the Elder Mage Beard, right here. And we're going to go visit El Cactus Queen. So we're going to let her shoot once, just so it's not in our way. Oh my god. I'm so bad. We're going to let her shoot again. I'm going to come over here, put down the right spell, and then pull everybody in so they can get rocked. And that will give us some breathing room. And we can kill her before she spawns anything else. Annoying fact is these cactuses keep spawning, even after she's dead. Alright, 0 willpower in hand. Dungeon complete. Away we go. Now we're going to go all the way past this. We do not need to fight Quintessem. We don't need to do Roberdos. We're just going to go straight to this King's Marker. We do need that. Turn right back around, and we can skip all of Wolftopia, which is freaking amazing. And just do the legendary Recipe. Alrighty. So here, we do need to kill everything, but we don't need to loot anything. So we're killing everything because of the quest, not because we want to. Oops. Not the dog. So there's nothing here right now that will do anything relevant for us in any of these chests. Just gonna mosey on through, blow up this, and this killing them here puts us right where the chef is. Unfortunately, we have to wait through the monster chest spawning animation once this is done. Even though we're not going to pick it up. Alright. Gonna go finish this. Chef hat in the bag. Man, skipping Wolftopia is super good. Alright, so now we're going to go steal the recipe back from Mr. Caesar Salad and all his fangirls. Or, well, I guess Hotto's fangirls that he unleashes on us. So unfortunately, this is another one of those quest lines where we have a guaranteed unique item at the end. So we have to do it no matter what. Explode. Run through all the cactuses. Please. Fun fact, that little mailbox disappears once you're done this quest. The Pink Cactus got to be a fangirl this run. Pink Cactus is always bae. Pink Cactus is bae. She's not a fangirl. She is Hotto Dagu's cactus waifu. Okay. So, in the 100% route, this is the point where we would be doing all those caves along this path that we already did. But we went to them earlier so we could get the sweet, sweet loot. Now we got Pod and Roughsea. Go get his spatula back. And we're doing all this so we can get the hot dog. Alright, and now you gotta fight Super Caesar Salad. Yeah, I remember this being rough. I don't know why. I think it's because he starts with a bunch of spells and the bubble, I think. Is it the bubble and Force Swover is what he starts with? Also, his face here is just really disturbing for whatever reason. I think he just hits hard. No, don't target that. Yeah, I think he just hits hard. Pink Cactus, get out of here. Oh, sure. Actually get out of here. Thanks. Thanks for listening, Pink Cactus. Go back to Hotto. Hotto, you just missed her. She just left. I definitely died to him. Like, not full game wipe, but like... Oh, I'm waiting for him, right? I was just like, where am I going? The question then. So in 100%, we would quit warp to get somewhere else, but right now we just need to go down here. Not to this rock. Just over here. To begin the final preparations. Planning. Briefing. Okay. So, I like how you don't get a quest finish thing there. It just disappears. So now we're going to TP to the cat base. Another cool thing, we do not need to do Rivals of a Kind here. So that's nice. And we are going to finish up our Case of the Whatever quests. Because we need the Potamid Armor. Which is unfortunately at the end of this. So we're going to go talk to him. He's going to run away. We're going to go grab this, which is our good old Dragon Frost. Karasa's favorite weapon in the entire game. You can make him a Perler art. I have no mana apparently. Okay, just attack. I just noticed that gold split didn't trigger. Devil Squirrel, please. But guess what? I'm a Popple Ninja. And swap. The password is Naruto. That's our Popple Ninja hood. Going to number 4. Now we go into the first cave here, but we have no reason to do anything fancy. So we're just gonna go right past everything here and just wipe everything. Get over here. There we go. Use the attack them all at once jutsu. You wish the quest lines were less segmented, like they'd be less cohesive. Like they'd be a cohesive quest from start to finish. You could do them alongside the main. Yeah. Like you could have a side quest going, like you had a quest journal, so to speak. I've leveled up my ninja katana. What? I had levels in this ninja katana, and now it's level 8. Or have I been using a cat venture blade this whole time? I don't know what's happening. Anyway, we get to skip as a crowd. I leveled up a cat venture blade? That's hilarious. Speed strats. The blessed enchanted cat venture blade gave me luck. Secret stat plus luck. Wait, that means I leveled up a cat venture blade, but was using a fucking the katana still. Wow. Wow. That's amazing. This run. Equal parts amazing and stupid. Probably why things... No, the timing for the hedgehog was pretty on par, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe that was the issue. I have to go back and look. Okay, here's our Potamid, not Potamid armor. Yeah. Alright, now it is time to reclaim Felongard. And we're going to do that by equipping this Bard loot. And getting our manifold. So, fun fact, there's a lot of money here. There's like a lot of money. There's like 6K in the chest to either side of this place. No, what are you doing? Get back here. I want you to come here. Thank you. Okay, so this is Liner. I forgot to do one thing, but we'll do that in a second. We have something that's even stronger. Celestial. Gotta do this, that, oops, that, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, and good night, everybody. Simple. Celestial. 2 paws. One's got Celestial, the other's got Graviruff. Alright. See you, Liner. Thanks for coming. So always remember, switch your weapon back here so that you get the health refill on level up when you leave the quest. Pro strats. All right. So everything is pretty honky-dory at this point. He doesn't do anything for us now. We don't have to come here. So, time to reclaim the Empire. This is another section that is very, that benefits extremely from having that shield. Okay, so you can use Celestial here, but I still feel that it is better with this. Oh, fuck, I did the wrong thing. Well, now it's slower. That's fine. We'll save the Gravarruff for the final Wolfen, just because he can be annoying. Give me the XP. I don't need allies when I have me. Want to just make sure I get up to Celestial mana. And you should hang out right here. I hear it's good for your health. There we go. So I did a little less damage. Like, he tanked it longer because I wasn't wearing Faith. Or Willpower, whatever the hell it's called. A black hole is opened. Oh my god, it's calling to us. I know what I must do. This guy's quest. We have all this, like, epic music. And then as soon as we go over to, like, here, it's gonna, like, stop, I think, yeah. Like, go kill Alias! No, no, no. Auto doggo. I don't have money for this yet. By money, I mean mana. Nobody likes you, slime. Okay, so at this point, we have completed all our major RNG. So all the skippable quests coming up, we just skip, which is amazing. Here's our Papa Katana that we already had. I'm gonna head over to the Bat Cove, which is somewhere up here. Now, thankfully, we don't need to kill anything here. We just need to loot it to get our 3 unique items. Make sure I line myself up nice and perfect in the middle here, so I don't aggravate these bats. And on the way out, it doesn't matter. Bam! Oh, what a time for that to run out. Right, so we don't need to do Mewin, so we're going to go right to Alias. Now, because I'm low, because I got smacked there, I'm just going to go rest here. Hello. How are you? So, let's hope the game doesn't crash when we beat up Alias. It's got like a coin flip that he will die after his first phase is dead. Or that he will die. He will die, that he will, like, crash. The game will just crash. What am I doing? Should have did this first. Did we crash? No! Yay! We live. We have a run. That's the King's Blade. I remember my casual playthrough, I was like, oh my god. And then you see the stats, it's like, oh. Why is it so crap? But I guess it kind of works because it lowers your expectations for this, where it actually just wrecks him. And you're like, oh. Oh. And then you get out to the rest of the game, and you're like, oh no, wait, it's still shit. Alright. So, for anyone who's watching, Alias tried to corrupt us, and we said no. And then we beat him up. But he's still alive. Gasp. Plot. Okay, so at this point, we're skipping those two quests, and we're not even going to TP to Triginta. We're just going to roll up here. There's something beside. I think this is unnecessary, but I'm gonna get it just because I'm paranoid. Oh, that was the thing we could have skipped because we RNG'd into it, I think. Well, okay. Cool, so now we're over here. We don't need Cat Trap, we don't need to do the Puggy Maze. We are just going straight to Dracoth's vault. Shoutouts to Dracoth. Shoutouts to these big, beastie freaking... Why am I using the King's Blade? Nobody like that. Okay, here. You can sit there and die to that. Give me your XP. I'm gonna do this right now. Just because fighting these guys sucks. And when I can do this, it's just so much easier. Come here. Alrighty. Here we go. We got the Dragon Maker. We're going to actually leave Willpower on and the Bard Loot at this point. Dracoth's Helmet. And again, we're going to use Furry Shield to ignore this section. Cool. Dracoth's Vault is done. Alright, now it's time for the Tomb of the Wolf. We're going to go back to town real quick, just to fill our HPMP. Because we need it for this. Tomb of the Wolf. Okay. Make sure I press the right buttons. Dog died. Okay, I think that was the clone. I think the main one died. I'm not sure. So we're going to switch back to regular murder mode. And just... These things have so much HP. Oh, we should revive Dog. Okay. There we go. So you can sometimes get both of them and kill them both, but for whatever reason, it didn't work out. Polnir. Labrathor help. Labrathor vest. And that's all done. And this is why we wanted to be at full health and mana for that one. And then Dog died to a cactus. We are going to save here. We are going to do the positively secret contract. I hate that you need to follow him here, even though he only goes like barely a screen's distance away. Like, dude, I know where your stupid Paius' cave is. Alright. So this here, we don't need to worry about killing anything, thankfully. In 100%, I would need to do this gauntlet with the balls chasing me while killing everything. But here we're just going to go right through. Not worry about anything. Furry shield it all the way. And we're done. Gonna hope we can do sub 230. Not with that attitude. Alright, go up yonder, teleport to Whiskeress. I don't have that on the map for whatever reason. I think it's because I wasn't sure what was faster. But this is definitely faster doing this. Alright, this is going to give us the General's Mace. Alright, and now we are going to gear up for Super Lioner. Come in. Alright, this is another really annoying one that we gotta make sure we do correctly. Should be good. Because he has a ton of HP. There we go. Okay, the speed of this one made up for the sloppiness of other one. Super 0-0 Wolfen. Get your hat. I'm gonna get your armor. Alright, and I think we could pretty much stay with this rig for the rest of it. So this is where we do epic stare down, but we get to skip that because we got the necessary item. We're gonna TP to South Pot. We're gonna go to our ambush island here, get the Jester B mace. Alright, we are in the final stretch. Oh, this is we're gonna like just miss 230, and it's gonna really make me upset. Alright, so we get to skip Cursed Ruins. We get to skip the Gold in the Woods. Because we got all that stuff already. We don't need none of this. Skipping Cursed Ruins is huge. Oh my god. this way. So anyone who's wondering what's going on, this is like an early level quest that just has a lot of exposition. It's basically a Harry Potter quest. Doing a kind of cat-themed version of Dumbledore and Grindel. What's his name? Grindel something? Grindelwald? That's his name. Whatever. Their whole shtick. A retelling of that, but with cats. So here we're learning what happened, and then near the end we're gonna get the secret, that one white gem that was not revealing a memory. We'll find out what that is. Because right now this little mage, we don't know his name, and he appears to have been betrayed for whatever reason. So freeing him here helps him. And now we're gonna go get all his shit back, which is basically the Deathly Hallows. Pardon me. And then he'll go attack Hogwarts. Now we're going to do the Order of the Emerald. Emerald. And every time I see that, I can only think of that, like... Who was it? It was a Sonic the Hedgehog, like, cartoon thing. Making fun of Sonic. Like a little, like, Flash movie type thing. And I forget... forget who made it, but yeah. In it, Knuckles is like, Sonic, do you have the emeralds? Like, almost in that exact spelling. And he's all dirty looking. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. I like this little scene because they're just like, oh, you want that? Well, what are you gonna do about it? And then you just stand there and they're like, oh, thought you'd be running away. You can have it. Alright, so we recover this. This has the invisibility fur cloak inside of it, but in order to open it, he needs the Mjolnir wand. So we're gonna go get that for him too. Because we live for nothing but to gather items. That is our cause. We are not making it in under 2:30. I don't think I could finish this in 50 seconds. Less than 50 seconds. Really close, though. And kind of on with my prediction, too. Kind of on with my prediction. But I think a bad RNG run of this would be like closer to 3 hours. Die! Drop your shield. Go away. Yep. Mjolnir 1 acquired. This is another weapon that I was really disappointed with. It's like, minus 99% health. You're like, oh my god, this weapon's gonna be awesome. Nope. Shit. All risk, no reward. Alright, so we're just gonna finish off this. We're gonna get the Mjolnir wand and the invisible fur cloak. And provided that I didn't miss anything and my routing went well, we will then open the menu, see that we have all the items, and go finish the game. And if I'm missing an item, then we're going to have a bad time, because I'm going to have to try to figure out where the hell it is. And we're going to lose more time. So let's hope that's not the case. Fingers crossed. Let's go beat up Frindlemeow. Okay, here's our Battle of Hogwarts. How do you fight something you can't see? Well, that's easy. Giant AoE in your general direction. There's our fur cloak, or that was our Mulder wand. And here is our fur cloak. And with that, we're missing one item. Damn it. Okay, what are we missing? I honestly have no idea what we could be missing. What? What? Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. It is here. Whew. Well, thankfully, we're very high level and this is close to the end. Let's say it was part of the route. Whew, okay, good recovery. Good job, me. Provided this is the item. I could be wrong. Oh, fuck. Nope, that wasn't it. Where is it? Which one is it? Is it Novim? I think it's Novim then. I'm looking for the catnip Bravo jumper. It's one of these runes. I know it's really close to the start. Sub 235? Catnip Bravo jumper. Hey, okay. 101 on 101. Okay, we got it. Let's go. Go! At this point, we might as well just do this. We got a minute. Come on. Come on. Quit talking. Sub 235. Come on. Alright, there we go. And that is the first ever Cat Quest 2 all items run. And I think we got pretty damn lucky on a lot of this. It is going to be interesting to see what future runs are. Like, we got really, really lucky. Like, we got to skip Furza Crowd, Epic Stare Down, Cursed Ruins, the whole freaking Wolftopia line. Like, where was our big time losses? That shenanigans at the end. Dying to the Lonely Hedgehog. I didn't have to go to the Wyvern's Nest, but I did anyway. We got to skip, like, all of Muin. We got to skip, like, a chunk of Banished. We got to skip a chunk of Dogetown. Freaking, like, nice. This was a solid run. Anyway, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is where I'm going to end the video. So I'm going to talk for approximately 20 seconds so you can take a look at the things that are on screen right now, telling you to look at other videos. Please make sure you subscribe and like. Go to Twitch and subscribe and like there too, and follow and all that cool stuff. Has that been 20 seconds yet?